Hallo, mein trefflich Volk. This is Christian from Rammstein Guitar Lessons, and today I show you a very special lesson. Eine ganz besondere Lektion. And this video will show you how to play the keyboard and the key part from Flake. And I transpose the keyboard note into the guitar. And I play this song with my RZK-II from E-II, the signature guitar from Richard Kruspe. Let me say a few words to the sound. I record this lesson before I record this video, and I use some special sounds for my pre-play, and I use some wah-wah and some chorus, reverb, and in this lesson I will play the guitar with a Marshall signature sound from my Kemper, and I think this sounds very good. And the problem is there are some versions of this song and some versions how to play Flake it on the keys, and when I transpose the notes to the guitar I figure out by my ears and I wrote it down, but for this lesson there are no cheats. I think this is very special, and I think this very unique to learn this keyboard parts from Flake on the guitar. Okay, let's start. Lasst uns beginnen. Wir gehen jetzt in die Lesson rein.
Mein vortrefflich Volk, abonniert mich, klickt auf Gefällt mir und vergesst die Glocke nicht.
Okay, let's start. I played on the fretboard humbucker, and the humbucker, the sound is from EMG, active EMG. And for the hardest part from the keyboards, we go to the 16th fret on the high E string. Besides, the guitar is on drop C, and then 16, then 17 on the B, then 15 on the easy. The melody is very weird and strange, but with the keyboard sounds it makes sense, and I think it's a good voicing. 16, 17, 15. Now 18, 17, and you see I play it with middle, ring, index, little, ring, the 18 and the 17, then the 18 on the 17 on the E string. And this version I built for my own. There are some versions to go, the 18 is here on the 13, and there are some versions that you go up to the 13 and then back to the 15, and this is not good. I think that that we played in the 15 or in der 15. Lage in the it calls Lage in German. We stay at the 15th fret from all the strings, and then 15, 18, 17, 18, 17. Then we go 15 on the B string, then 16 on the E string, then 18 on the B string, and 15 again on the B. Okay, 16, 17, 15, 18, 17, 18, 17, B and E string, then B, 15, 16 on the E, 18 on the B, and 15 on the B. I plan, or I going to plan a lesson only with this part, with a speed training and with more details how to play this part. Okay. And then the second part is 15 again, 18 again on the B string, 16, and the 50. And the rhythm is da ba da da. The first, or the rhythm for the first riff is da 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 da. I think it's only 16 notes. And then da 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 ba. This is a little bit longer, and then da da da. And the problem is, we go from the rhythm part and then you must switch from the bridge pickup to the neck pickup, and then switch and go. And this is only this will play on every second, or the first and the third repetition of the song. Then the second, and then mute, then the third, and then the fourth, and then we go up to the melody. And I play this with normal distortion, with a little reverb and delay. You hear it. So for the next part, I switch to a clean sound. And we play with our ring finger the 5th fret on the A, on the A string. And then we play an octave. If the guitar were in normal tuning, this will be a D, and this is a higher D, the next octave D. You could play it with the open string, but the following chords are like the same, and it's
Like this video and subscribe me. Abonnieren und auf Gefällt mir drücken.
It has the same sound if you put your finger on the fret. This is a special voicing. So, and the rhythm is da 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 da. You can play it only on the bass notes. But there are versions, there are guitarpro versions where the octave notes with the bass notes, and I think it's cool to play. And I use a little bit hybrid picking, or chicken picking. It's not chicken picking, it's hybrid. Hybrid is I play the bass notes with my pick, with my plectrum, and then I grab the B string and I play this B string with my fingers. I think you can, or I hope you can see it very well. So, and the rhythm is da 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 ba da ba da bam ba da 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 ba da. Listen to the song and listen to my version. So, you hear the rhythm da 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 da, and I use a high string to get a little bit melody into this da 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 da. And if I play this only for itself, down. Okay, and the 5th fret on the E string, then the 4th fret on the D string is the bass, and then the 2nd on the E string, then the 3rd on the D string, and the 1st fret on the E string, and then we go to the 3rd fret on the E string and the 5th on the G string. 5, 4 on the D, 3, switch 1 fret higher, and then and this you must switch your fingers from this part to this part. And I play this at first time for the first part, and the second part is and then I go into the 8. This is a B flat or A sharp, and then I play the octave. And into my or for my pre-play, for my intro, I use it with these, and I let ring it out. I play the 8 and the 11 on the B string, and I faded it out. And then there are the following part is the melody of the chorus. But let me say a word to the sound I use in my intro. I use a clean sound with chorus and a little bit phaser, but I use the equalizer to put the high frequencies down, and this is the song, or this is why it sounds like it sounds. And you could play, and I play after this. I play this melody. Flake plays 2 chords, but he plays another bass notes, and the bass is playing a line. But this is the melody he plays on the right hand. He plays 12 on the G string, and then the octave note with the pinky finger. But the bass line plays da 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 ba da ba da ba ba da 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 ba da. This is the bass and the bass hand, the left hand from Flake. And you could simulate it to, or with this, you play this chord and you must mute the B string. And then you go to the A string and play the rhythm. Bam, bam, ba, da, ba, da, bam. And this you could mix it, and then you must on the 14th fret on the G string, and then back to the 12th, 3, and then 14, and then he goes to the 8 or to the 3. You can switch it, or it's like, or in the second repetition he goes on the 8 string, and the whole section is, and you hear it. It's very, or the volume, it's not loud. Play this live or for yourself, and I think it's cool for the studio or here for a video, but and you must concentrate to hit this string, and you couldn't put your hand on the strings or on the guitar. It's too difficult. But 4, 3. And in my intro I play this so, and then I play. I separate these parts to record it. So finally we go into the chorus melody. I activate my my wah-wah. but I don't play it with my feet. I activate it only, and this is. You could manage your sound with your wah-wah, or you play it without your wah-wah, but it's only.
Mein vortrefflich Volk, abonniert mich und klickt auf Gefällt mir.
So, we play first first fret on the E string, then 3 on the B, second fret on the G string, then 3, 1 on the E, 3 on the E string, 1 on the E, and 3 as the final note. And if you know the song, I think you know the song, you will manage and you figure it out how to play this. And I use vibrato to hold the notes. It's difficult to get the real sound and the mood from the keyboard melody, I guess, but I think if you use a lot of effects for the guitar, it's okay. So, and when we arrive at the 3 at the B string, then we slide into the 6, 6 and 5 on the B string. 6, 5, we hold it a little bit, and then we play 6, 5, 3, 3 on the E string, 1 on the E string, and 3 on the B string. Okay, again 3, and then 6, 5, 6, 5, 3, 3 on the E string, 1 on the E string, and 3 on the B string. And second part. And you can simulate the keynotes then if you slide and you make vibrato and like this. But I think the straight version, the clean version, is much better. And then comes the hard part. He switched from these two. But this is very hard. Yes, and then go. Let me say to you that there is a transpose part in a higher octave, in a higher key, but this is not the point of this video. You can learn the rest of the song with the guitarpro files, or you can download this file from my homepage, christianshowtoplays.de, or you go to Ultimate Guitar and there's the rest of the song. And yeah, this is the part. Yes, I hope you enjoyed my lesson, and I hope you would play this hard and fast keyboard melodic vom Flake. Und ich hoffe, ihr könnt auch ein bisschen Deutsch lernen mit meinen Lektionen. Ja, Radio, es hat mir sehr gefallen, euch diese Lektion zu zeigen und wie man das an der Gitarre spielt. And we will see us in the next lesson. Wir sehen uns bald. Macht's gut, auf Wiedersehen.
Mein vortrefflich Volk, Rammstein, would be proud if you subscribe me.